Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Sean John, and your favorite moving biz CEO. So you have to forgive me. So I've kind of been like losing my voice past couple of days. I'm trying to get it restored, so I'm not like raising my voice or whatever. And so I haven't been at the office. I haven't been doing anything. Just been chilling at home, working online, doing stuff like that, and prepping my next course, which is going to be the Movers to Millions course. It's so dynamic, it's so crazy. I can't even talk about it. Just tell you the name, and but that course will be dropping probably. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But it's going to blow your minds, and I'll teach you how to do exactly what I do. And the reason I'm saying my voice is bad, number one, because I'm talking low, and number two, is because my company still makes money without me having to answer the phone, go to work, or anything. So that's what I want to teach you to do, and I teach that when I talk about scaling your business in the Moving Success Masterclass. And you can click the link down below in the comments and go ahead and enroll in that course. And as soon as you enroll, I'll get your information, and you'll be a member of the Moving VIP that's going to be dropping in January, where you're going to get to go. You're going to get to sit through trainings with me. We'll probably do like two a month, like every other week, to give you time to go implement some of the things I'm going to teach you. And also, guys, I put this on the Facebook page, Moving Biz Network. You can find me there, or you can find me at Moving Biz CEO Sean John on Instagram. So go follow me on Instagram, Moving Biz CEO, and on Facebook. And so I've been trying to find out, because me and a couple friends of mine here in Dallas, I got a couple people who like do camera work and things like that. So we're thinking about putting together this reality show about movers. And so I've been trying to figure out who wants to be involved, who can we reach out to get you on the show. And so that's something. Now, for everybody who is enrolled in the course, you're going to be a part of the show. You don't have to worry about it. And so if you want to be a part of the show, you want to enroll in the course, want to learn how to grow and run your business so it doesn't need you, so that when you're not feeling well like I am, you can still make money. And that's so important, because we don't want the business to be all about us. And so I actually had this conversation late last night with somebody, and out and about. But because I love to share what I've learned, so that you don't have to go down the tough road I went down, make the mistakes I made. You got to watch some of the other videos, but I made some really bad mistakes. You haven't made mistakes till you've driven off from a move, and the husband is embracing the wife, and the wife's head is on his shoulders, and she's crying and he's crying. The reason they were crying, not because we gave them such a great experience, because we probably broke everything in the truck. We had no idea what we were doing. We just starting out. So I've been there, done that. Trust me, it's no fun. Had checks that don't clear, had customers that don't pay, had to pay my guys and not make any money. I've lost money. So a lot of different things, man. So I've had we had customers that, like rich customers, that didn't want to pay their tab. So it's crazy. But if you want to learn how to fix all that and not have to worry about getting paid, then definitely enroll in the course, getting that VIP, get the Movie Success Masterclass. So I want to talk about this today, because I know that there's a frenzy, going around right now, and the theme word is, recession proof. And the reality is that economically, 2022 was very challenging for a lot of folks, right? If you notice, like I noticed, because I'm nerdy, I like to look at data. For the first time in probably 25 years, the majority of moves went from a higher level to a lower level. What I mean by that, again, guys, I apologize for my voice. I hope y'all can hear me. If it's too low, I won't post this, but I got some really good content, so hopefully it works. But in 2022, there were more people moving a level down. And what I mean by that, so I mean, that if they were in a 4-bedroom, they were downsizing to a 3. If they were in a 3, they were going to a 2. If they were in a 2, they were going to a 1. 1 going into a studio. Studio going into storage. Some people were moving into just one room in someone else's house. So you saw a lot of that. The storage industry took off. If these storage companies were public and had shares on the stock market, they would have blown up. And so the storages are on fire right now, right? Because money got tight all of a sudden. So when the flood of money, the new money came into the market in the stimulus packages, that money, well, that's the money now that's causing the inflation, and they're trying to get it out of the market because it's driving everything up, and now the money's gone because the people that they sent the stimmy money to, they no longer have the stimmy money. So now I call it the greed economy, where people are just raising rents and house prices are going up and the value's not going up. So make sure with your company, if you do raise prices, make sure your value goes up. Customers want to see value. I give you a big tip. Go out there and create a 7 guaranteed package. Ma'am, sir, if you, just a heads up, whenever you use our particular company, here's what we guarantee. Have it in writing so they can see. People like to see you grading yourself, and they like to grade you, so give them that opportunity. I could give y'all some real tips on how to go about doing that. That'll change your business forever. And but I'm not going to give it to you. The reason I'm not, because it's not going to be fair to those who just spent the few extra bucks buying the course and enrolling in the Moving Success Masterclass. By the way, the link's down below. Click it. For everybody who's purchased the course, thank you. For everybody who's about to purchase it, thank you. At the end of the year, December 31st at midnight, the course is going to go up. It's going to be a little under $1,000, but it's going to go up to where it belongs. And that course is going to go up, and it's never going to go down again. So if you want to get the course and get in the VIP, go grab that ASAP while it's very, very affordable. Trust me, it's on sale. But it'll never happen again, so go grab it. For all the new subscribers, thank you. For all the old subscribers, thank you. I really appreciate it. So I started this channel just hoping that I could help one person. And so I'm shocked it's like 150 subscribers. But now that we got that, let's get it to 500 then. Let's do that. And for those of you who are new, my name is Sean John. I am the founder and CEO of JumpingJackMovers.com. So still own the business, just not very active in the business because I have people in place. And so I could get on here, do video content, and share with you how to create that type of business where it doesn't need you. You don't have to do all the work anymore. You have systems and processes in place, and it's a real business. Because when you start off and you're doing everything, you just created a job for yourself. There's nothing wrong with it, but as long as you understand what you have, then you'll understand what you need to do to get away from that, because you don't want to be stuck doing everything. It's cute for a while, but it's a burnout. Nobody can invest in it. Nobody's going to want your business because you don't have a business. It's just you. It's like you being the best cook in the kitchen. And you're like, well, if I'm not here, nobody can cook like me. Well, that's a problem. That means you don't have a business. You are the business. That means if you don't answer your phones, guys and girls, no, you don't make any money, you don't book any jobs, you get sick, you lose your voice like me, and you can't pick up the phone, you're out of business. You got one truck, tire goes flat, you're out of business. Too much leverage. You don't want to give up that kind of leverage. And so, but me personally, recession proof to me means that even though times are hard, we're going to make it. Our business is going to survive. Our business is going to do well. It's going to thrive. And we're going to come out swinging. We're going to come out guns blazing. We're going to come out Yosemite Sam, right? We're going to come out just shooting rabbit, whatever, right? But we're going to take our business to the next level, because business doesn't stop even though there's a recession. All I'm trying to do is open your eyes to the opportunity that's coming. So I've said all that about how bad it is now to say this. That means, because every time there's a crash, it's followed by what? A boom, right? Every time there's a crash, it's followed by a ridiculous boom cycle. Every time something goes down, the law of polarity said it's got to go up, right? And if it goes up, it's got to go what? It's got to go down. That's polarity and gravity. But what do I know? And I started this business in 2017 when I was homeless. Imagine if I had 10 grand, 20 grand to put into the business when I first started. It would have been amazing. But I was homeless, sleeping in a public park. And I started this business out of desperation. I was like, I got to do something. I can't stay out here forever. I had been out there for 3 months. And I didn't like it. It wasn't fun. So I never want to do that again. Trust me, I'd rather be rich than to be homeless and poor. I don't like that. But that's how I spent most of my life. But I refuse to go back to that. And you don't owe anybody an apology if you want to be rich. Say what you want to be. Say what you want to be and work towards it. So I'm in my neighborhood, so I'm here at I'm over by the pools. There's somebody up there riding this thing. Can you see that? What the hell is that? So I don't know. But I'm out here in the pool area. See, I like to come out here and record. They might have people out here watching games on the TV and whatnot, but I like to come out and do fun things. I'm better when I'm outside and active. That's just me. And I took my son to daycare, which is here in the neighborhood, and now I'm enjoying it. And so, but again, recession proof is just simply putting your business in alignment to survive the downtime so that your business can thrive in the up season, right? Because if the market crashes the way it did, we didn't have a stock market crash in the moving industry, but we had a spending crash, we had a moving crash, we had a downsize crash, right? Where the customers were not spending as much. They may have wanted to move, but they didn't. They may have wanted to buy a house, but they chose not to, so they continued their lease. And things slowed down really, really fast this year, right? I know here in Dallas, where it's got like 8 million people, probably by October it was slowing down, like really, really quickly. And for a lot of the guys that took my masterclass, you guys have access to me, and these guys reach out to me. And so I was giving them tip after tip how to stay busy, how to get things going, because I feel like if you have 5 trucks or less, you should never not be working. You should never not be busy. You should always have work, you should always be busy. There's something you're not doing. And so I give a breakdown of some things you need to do to stay busy year round. And that's in the course also. So again, I'm not going to give that to you because it's not fair for the ones who spent just a few bucks purchasing the course, and I really appreciate it. But again, go grab the course. It's on sale. It's very cheap. Go grab it. It's worth it. It'll change your business. You'll learn what I've learned. At the end of the year, it's going to go up tremendously. And I'll try to keep it under $1,000. I'm not even sure about that, because you can literally take that course. It's about 3.5 hours. Take that course and then go from making $5,000 a month to $15,000 a month, just like that. So the course is worth a whole lot more than what I'm charging. So go grab it. And for those of you, if you aren't serious about your business, please don't grab the course, because I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to deal with the nagging. I don't want to deal with the complaining. I don't want to deal with the lack of focus. You got to focus on your return on your investment. If I can spend $1,000 and make $10,000, sign me up all day long. We're not even talking. Sign me up all day long. And the course isn't anywhere near that, but it will be. So go grab it then. So, but the moving industry is such a recession-proof business. Reason being is because it's physical labor. That's number one. So these people aren't going to move themselves. I move, and I don't want to move myself, right? So most of these clients are not going to want to move themselves. And so your job is to call them, to get them to call you, and then to reach out to them and convey your message of value for your company. I had a guy message me the other day, and he was like, what do you do when the customer's talking about, they don't want to pay your price? That's a great question. So if they don't want to pay your price, then it's your fault. And I know what you're thinking, like, how's it my fault? They don't want to pay. They're just cheap, right? So not always. Now, there are some cheapo and some freepo, and we don't want to do business with cheap people or people who want it done for free. We don't want that. We want premium customers that's willing to pay the premium amount for what it's worth, right? And so it's your fault because you haven't shown them enough. Should I say it? You know what? I'll come back and do another video because I'm deep into this. But it's your fault that you aren't booking more jobs. And here's why. That's going to be the title of the next video. So look for that. I'll probably drop it in a day or So we'll come back to that. Matter of fact, let me make a note. And because I promise I'll come back and do that for you. And what did I say? I said it was going to be called. Let's see. So while I'm doing this, I'll just. I don't even see what I need. Not looking good. So. But we'll just call it. Let's see. We'll just call that video, and I promise I'm gonna do it in a couple of days. We'll just call that video, "It's your fault you're not booking enough jobs. Here's why." And then you could click, and I'll tell you why you aren't. And the big reason is the big reason is not your price. There's something you're not doing, something you're not talking about, that you think it's about price, but it's really your fault. It's not about price. It's about something else that you're not giving enough of, right? And so we're going to talk about that. But to wrap this one up, because I want my videos to be shorter, but I love teaching you guys. And so I don't know what that guy's blowing. It's been over there 20 minutes. It's just a pool area and sand, so I'm not sure what he's blowing, but hey, you got to get paid. So again, if this video is low, I'm not going to post it. But if you are seeing it, then I thought it was good enough. I know you got to turn the volume up, put your earplugs in. That's fine. It's worth it to get this content. So again, think about what you want your life to look like 5 years from now, because my life is amazing, and I started the business just 5 years ago. Think about that. So, and I was homeless. You guys are doing way better than I'm doing. So your life's gonna move faster. It's gonna get to a higher level even quicker than I did. And I want you to, because that's my favorite part. When guys, when my students hit me up and say, "Man, I tried this. Look what happened. Here's the results." To me, I love it. That's amazing. That's the best part. And so, but recession-proof. Getting a moving company is recession-proof because the people aren't going to do the work themselves, and because you cannot automate it. What I mean by that, you cannot put a computer in the house to move a person. You cannot put a robot in there to move people, right? So this industry is recession-proof. People have to move. They either can't afford to move somewhere else, or they can't afford to stay where they are. So they're either going to move because they can, or they're going to move because they can't stay where they are, right? So there's going to be some movement. There's always going to be movement. So because this season collapsed so quickly, that means that early next year, probably February, you're going to see the boom kick off all around the country, especially big cities. You're going to see the boom kick off. Places like Florida, Texas, best places to move all year long. Anywhere in the South, best places to move. Arizona, best places to move, right? People are going to be moving like crazy. They're going to be migrating to Texas, migrating to Florida. If you got moving companies in those states, you should never not be working, okay? You should always be busy. The phone should always be ringing, right? And so again, a lot of you don't have scripts, or if you do, you got terrible scripts, or you just wing it on the phone. You cannot wing it and be a professional. So I talk about scripts in the Moving Success Masterclass. So I cover that. I even give you insight on what I do with the scripts, and it's amazing. You're gonna love it. So I'm gonna start bringing some guys on so we can start talking about what we're learning. And if you're in the course, don't worry. You don't have to message me. You are in the VIP in January, and we're gonna be meeting up maybe twice a month, every other week. And man, we can have some fun and help you grow your business. We gotta create $1 million business in a year. That's gonna be my goal. Somebody on there has got to create $1 million business in a year. We're gonna go hard. And it could be multiple people, but we're gonna start giving out awards. Somebody's got to get that $1 million business, and I hope it's you. Ooh, I hope it's you. And I want you to send me pictures of how your life changed. This is where I used to live, Sean. This is where I live now. This is what my wife used to drive. This is what, oh my God, bless me with those testimonies. Bless me. And again, but if you want to be smart, you want to start a recession-proof business that you don't have to worry about automation taking over. You don't have to worry about losing jobs, not having work. No, moving is going to be the recession-proof business. What else can you do where you can almost pretty much have no experience, or learn this in a day and start off $10, $12, $15, $16,000 a month, just like that? Even at $8,000 a month, you're $100,000 a year. You just started. No, but they aren't even paying 100 grand a year for PhDs in some field, right? You just started off, and you're 120, you're $100,000 a year, and then the way I teach you, you should double your income each year for the first 3 to 5 years. So within 3 to 5 years, your company should be $1 million company, easy. And so, but that means you can't be doing everything that you do now. You can't be answering the phone. You can't be doing walkthroughs. You can't be doing this. You can't be doing that. You can't be everything. No, that's where systems and process come in place. But don't let it scare you. I'll teach you how to do it step by step. It's not intimidating at all. But that's how you're going to run a real business. Otherwise, you're going to burn out. You're not even going to want the money. You're just going to want to break. You're going to want to take a nap and rest your own body, right? And so, but recession proof is a fact. It is hard times in the economy, but it's great times for you because people still have to move. So if I'm you and I'm starting from day one, guess what I'm starting? A moving business, because I can get out there, I can get a truck, jump on the truck, rent the equipment, borrow the workers, borrow the tubes, go out there and make $150 an hour just like that. Hit the subscribe, hit thumbs up, share the content, and make sure to click the link in the comments and get the Moving Success Masterclass. Get enrolled. As soon as you do, I'll get the alert. I'll reach out to you, and boy, we're gonna have a lot of fun growing your business. I want your business to be the next millionaire moving business, right? And you be the next millionaire moves, right? So, talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.